there, guys and gals. Welcome back to Back Pocket Game Reviews. And today we're going to talk about a big problem that I've had. And, well, I don't reach out to a lot of companies, but I did reach out to Satisfy Gaming recently. And I was like, hey, I'm kind of interested in trying your guys' product. It is something that I've been mulling over and debating on buying. I've heard a lot of good things about it. I mean, you can literally find like hundreds of channels that talk about this. Philip DeFranco has mentioned it. Review Tech USA has mentioned it. IGN has mentioned it. I mean, they've got quite a few people that have recommended this product. So I reached out to them. They're like, yeah, what bundle were you interested in? I stated I wanted to try the Elite bundle. There's a reason why I want to try the Elite. So I don't get to take my Switch a whole bunch of places, but in my old age, the big problem that I tend to have with the Switch is this becomes very uncomfortable on my wrists. I work on computers all day at work, so I'm fixing people's computers. I used to work in a call center. I used to do a lot of typing, and my fingers and wrist area get very sore and it's kind of hard to explain. I kind of have the early stages of carpal tunnel. Yeah, fun fact. So what this does is it slides right in. This is the piece they're most known for, is the gaming grip. And it's got these silicone pieces. There's 3 on the back on each side, and then there's 2 that go in where the actual mounts are on the side. And you just gently press your Switch in like that. Keep in mind, it's nicely locked in there now. It's not like it's loose in there. And that silicone just holds it nicely in place without putting too much pressure on it. And so the old Switch grip that they used to make, there are a lot of complaints that it would rub against the plastic and you'd get a lot of scraping and stuff on there. But the new one that they released is what they call a floating design. It's supposed to pretty much keep any plastic from being touched by other plastic. Your Switch is only coming in contact with silicone the entire time it's in the grip. But this puts your Switch into a much more comfortable position for your hands. Like, this is not uncomfortable for me. This feels wonderful. It's very easy on my wrists. And I can tell you that has been one of my #1 complaints about the Switch. Like, I love the overall design. Like, it is a sleek looking design. But the older I get, the harder it is to hold my wrists in an uncomfortable position. And I ran into that same issue a lot of the times when I was playing on the 3DS. My wrists would start to hurt after extended play sessions. Especially with games like Kid Icarus Uprising, which, I mean, hell, they had to make a dock just to rectify the issues it was causing with wrists. That's a problem, by the way. But this holds it very snugly in there, and it makes it very comfortable for you to hold. It does add a little bit of weight to it, but not an unbearable amount. It feels a lot more sturdy. And then you also have these nice little rests back here. So these little nubs where I can rest my fingers without pressing one of the triggers on accident, which is also nice. I'm not saying that's happened, but sometimes I'll get a little sleepy and I might accidentally press down a trigger while I'm gaming. That does happen on occasion. Thankfully not often, but it happens. And I did give this a little test run just a little bit ago. So I played a little bit of Call of Juarez, played through 3 levels with it, and I also have their thumb caps on. So with every one of these grips comes these thumb caps, which actually raise the Switch Joy-Cons thumbsticks up a little bit. I'm not going to say it's like on par with a Pro Controller, but it does make the thumbsticks a lot more serviceable, especially in something like a shooter game, than, well, where they standardly are. I'm not a big fan of gyro control, so like I'm not someone who's like this while I'm wanting to play a shooter. I don't like that. I just want to sit there, twiddle my thumbsticks, okay? Simple as that for me. But as you saw, I got a bundle. I wanted a bundle. Why did I want the bundle? The bundle comes with their case. That is not everything. There is still more that goes in here, but the case actually holds your Switch in it. So there's cutouts right down here at the bottom for it to hold your Switch in. And actually underneath that is a little banded piece right down here for you to actually put in a power bank. So you can actually charge it while it's in there. And then the people at Satisfy were smart enough to toss in a nice curved power cable. So you've got a USB-C with curves that'll make it real nice and easy to get up there without putting a lot of stress on a cable end, and if it were like a straight edge cable. And it's actually a really nice USB-C. It's a braided cable, so it holds up pretty well. Now, you've got quite a bit of game storage in here too. So you can see there's right here, there's actually a little piece that comes up to Velcro your Switch down in there with the gaming grip. So you'd have it charging while it's in there. Then you've got your games. You got a little zipper pocket right here. Then you got a fold down with, what is that? More games? Oh my God. I know, that's ridiculous, right? And then you got the zipper pocket at the top as well. And in this zipper pocket is this guy. So if I want to carry my other Joy-Cons, this is actually a Joy-Con rail. So my Joy-Cons slide onto this and clip together, and it holds two Joy-Cons together as one piece. So if you're traveling, it's pretty nice and convenient the way this package is set up. And again, I don't get to take it with me too often, but when I do, I want to be able to take everything. And I mean, honestly, the next piece I really need to try out of Satisfy Gaming, and I didn't ask for it right off the bat because I didn't know how I was going to feel with their products, but they actually make a comfort grip as well, which is a slightly more spaced apart comfort grip. If you're not familiar with the comfort grip, it's kind of close together, so it feels kind of unnatural, but it is more comfortable. It's really hard to explain. It's essentially you'd use it if you don't want to use a Pro controller, or if you had your tablet or your Switch in like stand mode, like if you had it on a tabletop with the kickstand out, you would typically use it in that kind of a situation. And they make one of those. I actually sent one to my buddy Saber Prime, one of the grips for his Switch Lite as part of his Christmas gift, which I don't believe he's going to watch this because I already told him not to watch today's video, and it's probably going to be titled something a little more cryptic, not straight up like Satisfy. Actually, that's a good name for a title right there, Satisfy Your Switch. Thank you, Satisfy. I love puns. But the overall build quality of the grip itself and the case are fantastic. The case feels wonderful. Like the outside feels very premium, and then the inside's actually this very soft, kind of plushy, furry kind of stuff. It's really hard to explain. It's not like actually furry. I don't want to say velvet. I'm not a fabric person, so this is kind of like hard for me to explain. The zippers all feel very tight, and the actual outside here, the handle, has a rubberized piece for you to hold on to, and you can actually order a shoulder strap for this case as well. But it holds it inside of the actual grip, so you've got silicone touching your Switch. I mean, your Switch is pretty much cased at all ends. And one thing, too, about the grip is it works as a stand, so you can't really show you because you can't get a good view of the table. But with the little notches on the bottom and then the pieces that you hold on to work together to form a stand for the actual Switch. So overall, I would tell you this thing is awesome. If you want one, you can go directly to satisfygaming.com. Just if you type into Google, I'm assuming you have an Android phone. Sorry if you have an iPhone, just Google Satisfy Gaming. It'll be the it'll be the first result that pops up. Or you can buy it on Amazon. Either one. Except if you want the Switch Lite grip. So they make the grip for the Switch Lite as well. And it comes with the thumb caps. All of their grips come with the thumb caps. I went with the case bundle because I really wanted a case. And this case holds all my games. I have a slot. I have one open slot right now in this. But I also have a game card carrier as well, which would fit inside of here. So worst case scenario, I can go there as well. But I mean, this thing is fantastic. They did a bang-up job on this, and from what I understand, they were actually a Kickstart company too. So they did this as a Kickstarter, if I'm not mistaken. But you can follow them on Facebook, you can follow them on YouTube, you can follow them on Twitter. Where all they got? They have Instagram. It's at Satisfy Gaming. It's a pretty easy one, right? It comes in a nice little package. So I would 10 out of 10. easily one of the best accessories for the Switch, especially if you get it as the bundle. Strongly recommend getting the Elite bundle. They have other bundles as well, and right now I believe for Christmas, for the holidays, they have a blue version of this. So you can actually get a blue one. Or you can go get one for your Switch Lite. It's up to you. But if you have any questions about this, let me know in the comments down below. If you already own one and you absolutely love your Satisfy gaming grip, again, you can let me know down in the comments down there. If you want to follow me anywhere else, links are as always in the description box down below. I'll also be tossing in a link over to Satisfy Gaming's website so you can check out the Switch grips, the different bundles they offer, any of the stuff down there in case you're interested. And honestly, they got it to me pretty quick. I think I talked to them Thursday of last week, maybe not even. I don't remember what day it was that I was talking with them, but maybe a week. Usually I go through Amazon for this kind of stuff, so I'm used to 2-day shipping, but even for not going through Amazon, that's pretty decent. So, if you want, you can drop a thumbs up on this video. I like those. That helps me. It also tells Satisfy Gaming, hey, look, we like that you worked with Mr. Pocket Man, even though he's a goofy, weird guy. And if you're new, don't forget to click the follow button. Stick around. I like to talk about video games quite a bit, and I'll have plenty more content for you all coming soon.